good morning, good evening, good night, or whatever time it may be. Hi, my name is Clark, and welcome to Brain Booster, a little podcast where we talk about study tips and tricks and different kind of methods to help you out when you're feeling a little extra stressed. To start, we're going to be talking about little tips and tricks I use when studying for exams. To begin, I usually like to have someone else come with me to study. That way I can have an accountability partner who's going to be there with me and make sure I don't get off task too often. With that, I like to be in public places, such as King Library, or honestly, any study hall just works perfectly. As long as you can find an open room, you are more than welcome to use it at any point. What you're going to want to do is create a study guide that is well organized and labeled by section. This way you know which parts to study and which to not. That way your partner who you are with can help you go through the sections and figure out the parts that you know more and the parts that you need to review a little bit more. My favorite academic building to go to is Harrison Hall or McGuffey Hall. Usually on the second or third floor you can find an open room, and it's nearby King, so worst case, you can always go to King Library. Being out in public and away from your home or your dorm also can help with your procrastination. I tend to be more focused and on task when I'm in an academic setting. These study tips will help you when you're preparing for your next exam. Next, we're going to be talking about homework. When it comes to homework, it is very smart of you to make your own calendar, because oftentimes professors' calendars don't label everything, and so Canvas doesn't necessarily show you everything you have to do. I strongly recommend going through and finding out individually from each class what assignments you have and when they are. That way, you always have your calendar, and I would put it in a place that you will see it fairly often. Say your kitchen, your desk, maybe even on your nightstand. That way you can keep yourself organized and on top of all of your assignments. Because the biggest way to lose points is by missing assignments or just overall turning it in late. Now, studying and doing homework is going to take a lot on you, so don't forget to take breaks. I oftentimes like to do what I call productive procrastination, where I just tend to do my chores, or maybe I'll cook a big meal to help keep my mind stimulated while also not fully just couch potatoing out and watching TV. Too much comfort will come with too much procrastination. So I tend to not even sit down on a couch while I'm taking my break, and I'll do a little puzzle game or something simple just to keep me going. Lastly, we're going to be talking about Miami's extensive resources. Miami is home to many different study tools and tricks and people who are willing to help you, such as the Ranella Learning Center, various advisors for each of your classes or your major, the Writers Workshop in King Library, as well as the art studio within King Library. These are all very useful and can provide exactly what you need to be successful in this town that we love and care about. Welcome to Oxford, Ohio, and I hope you're here for a long time and have a great time. Thank you.